Hi guys, welcome back to Will It Who. Today we're going to be analysing the new Season 1 trailer of Shooty Gatwa's era and RT2's second era. So let's get straight into it. So we start off with an extreme close-up of the Doctor's eyes. There's not much to say about this image. It looks like he's probably angry or facing something evil because the eyebrows look a bit like they're, in a way, angry, or he's just staring towards something. Not really that much you can get out with just this clip. We then have the Doctor looking at something with Ruby and another unknown character in the background. I don't know who it is as it's all blurred out. Then it seems to appear that the Doctor is running to somewhere in his 60s outfit. It then cuts to black and then Shooty says into the vortex. It looks like he's wearing a sort of like military gym uniform, ones that are usually like when you go military camping, where you use all these exercises like jumping over a wall. It looks like he's got a whistle too around his neck. And then Ruby was also in like this military wear with having like a black tank top. And I'm presuming this is probably episode 7 because people are saying this like episode 7. And it's as the fear in Ruby's eyes, it looks like it's like the most dangerous journey yet. So it's probably going to be episode 7. Then we get a clip of a TARDIS on a cliff top that reminds me a lot of New Earth. We get Ruby in her clothes from the Christmas special, so this looks like this is probably going to be episode 1. In the vats, a lot of people do say it looks like babies, and if you can squint your eyes just a little, it does look like they are babies in those tubes. It's so a weird episode, but I think that's the episode that I'm the second most interested in. The Doctor is then in like a big angry mood, always like struggling to do something, because it looks like he's got a face of struggles. But then you can see he's just pressing a button, and it looks like it's still in episode 1 because his clothes are very similar as the Christmas special one. Instead of it being, he just doesn't have the long coat anymore, so that's probably still episode 1. Then get a clip of episode 6 with the Doctor dancing with someone, and because it's absurd back then that guy's dancing with another guy, the Duchess, who's the villain in the episode, says something along the lines of like, I never, or this is odd, and for some reason the Doctor freaks out at the guy and says something that's apparently an insult, but I've never heard that phrase before. And then we get the episode I'm most excited for, which is the 60s, and you see Shooty in like a 60s outfit with an afro, and Ruby in her 60s outfit, and they're going to Abbey Road, as the Doctor just says, and they meet the Beatles, and they're what the Beatles look like, and they're on their recording studio, and you can tell the Doctor and Ruby are so excited to see them. We then got the Doctor stepping on like a sort of alien mine, and he's absolutely terrified because he doesn't know what's going to happen. It does remind me a lot of the Slender Conundrum with the mine where the Doctor and the team almost die. Ruby is then looking at a mysterious figure in the distance. As you can tell by the background and the foreground, they are in the clifftop episode, as you've seen recently, or earlier within the teaser trailer. We don't know who this mysterious figure is in the background that Ruby's looking at. It does talk about within the trailer. I think the Doctor says there is like greatest forces you cannot stand. So they'll be talking about like gods, and that's one of the first things that pops up. And then the next thing that pops up is Jinx Monsoon, who, when they say it, so I think she is like a musical god sort of thing, musical god being, because the toy makes it about his legions, because he's the toy maker. She could be the music maker or the goddess of music or something like that. We then get the Doctor panicking, and then we meet these slug creatures that are from filming images, which I am really excited to see those creatures too. They're my second favourite monsters / villains that are in season 1 that I would like to watch, and the other one is coming later on in the trailer. We then see Ruby Sunday talking to the Doctor, and then this alien is the one I'm most excited for. It is beautiful. It reminds me so much of Alien. This green, gooey creature reminds me of like a Demogorgon, but it also reminds me of Alien because of the bunker. Looks like sort of alien bunker they're in. And it just looks beautiful. I just want to see. This is probably the scariest villain, probably in the whole season 1 that we're going to see. Probably the scariest like villain is in what it looks like. And it just looks so good. And I think this is going to be episode 1 because you see Ruby and the Doctor wearing the same outfits as they did in Ruby Road. And I think that's going to be the scary episode out of all of them because we're going to be a sci-fi episode and then another episode. But I think this is the scary, the horror, like the horror heavy episode in the season. Then you get the Doctor with Melanie Bush and the riding away from something like an impenetrable danger, could be a giant creature or anything, but he's terrified and worried. Then you've got the Doctor talking to Ruby, and then we get a shot of the Doctor and the guy in the Victorian ages, sort of, and he's got a gun to him, so it looks like he's an alien. I would like him to be like a time agent, and then we get back around to the time agent sort of thing, because a lot of people say he's like a kind of, looks like kind of like a Captain Jack sort of figure, and bringing the time agents back would be very, very nice because we haven't seen them for ages. Then we get Ruby hitting a book at someone or something. We get the Doctor reuniting with Yasmin Finney, who plays Rose. And then they go back outside, the Doctor and Ruby. This is the end of the first episode. And then it looks like the Doctor is in like an alien ship in the Victorian ages because he's in his Victorian outfit. And then it cuts back to the TARDIS where Ruby's shocked and the Doctor clicks his fingers like it did in Science Lab. Final shot is Ruby hugging the Doctor. This is probably because this is their final episode. This is probably one of the final scenes in season 1. And it's like such a traumatic event for the Doctor and Ruby. They're just hugging just to get it over with and have the relief that it's over. Well, that is it of season 1's teaser trailer. So if you enjoyed this video, like, comment and subscribe. It really helps, appreciates. And it helps my channel grow a lot faster and better. And that's it from me. So if there's any episodes you're more excited for, episode 1 to 8 episodes there is, then just leave a comment and I'll read it and have a bit of discussion probably. So see you guys next time.